of the use cases. First, I will go with the multi-select implementation. We have seen about the multi-select. Let us implement the multi-select. So initially, I have list of city names. These are the list of cities. What I have a list of cities. I have a list of cities. So in the list of cities, I have a list of cities. Now, the cities, initially all the cities will be non-selected. First time, when I open the page, all the cities are not going to be non-selected cities. So I have created a sector, string, not selected. Then what are we? Not selected, dot add on. Initially, all the cities are going to be not selected. Right. Whatever the cities that are there in the non-selected, take one by one option and create a quick list option. Based on the cities which are there in non-selected, I want to create quick list. So what are we? Not options. What are we for? String S. Select option equal to option. Then I'm saying not selected or not option. What I've taken? All the cities I added to what? Not selected. Then I've taken one by one city from the not selected, created a list. Then with this, what is the option we are going to get? That means we created a pick list. We created a pick list with the options part. Am I right? We created a pick list with the option called Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Right. Now, from these options, what are the values that are there in the selected list? Initially, when you load the page, there are no elements in the selected list, right? When you load the page, first time when you load the page, there are no elements in the selected list. There are no elements in the selected list. There are no elements in the selected list. So, then I want to create a list option based on the values which are there in the selected list. So, what are the options that are there in the selected list? Selected options equal to new list of then I will take one by one option for string S. Take one by one option, create the pick list. Select option. Other option. When you create, are there any values in the selected? There are no values. So what we get? Empty pick list. Initially there are no values in the selected. All the values are in the non-selected. Whatever the values that are there in the non-selected, based on those, create a non-selected pick list. What are the values that are there in the selected? Based on those values, create a selected pick list. Now, I want to add one extra condition. What is the condition? If there are no values in the selected, add none. If there are no values in the non-selected, add none. Right. This is the logic. Till here, I am clear with this logic. Till here, its logic is clear. Every element which are there in the non-selected, take one by one city name from the non-selected, create a non-selected cities option. Cities which are there in the selected, take one by one city, create a selected city options. I hope I am clear. Right. Now let me implement till now. Till now, whatever I discussed, only that part I am going to implement. Now what I need? First I need list of cities. List of cities. Then I want to show list of selected cities, list of non-selected cities. Complete set of string. Selected cities, non-selected cities. Initially everything is in selected cities. There is nothing. Okay, initially everything is in non-selected cities. There is nothing in the selected city. Now I want to create an option. What is the option? Public list of set options. Stop. Options is for pick list. Based on the selected cities, create a selected option. Based on a non-selected cities, create a non-selected option. Right? Now initially what should I do? Allocate the memory. All of them are what? Reference variable. If they are reference variable, memory should be allocated. Go back to this. Public multi-select exam. Then we have selected option. Right. We only allocated the memory, nothing else. Then what I told, all the cities which are there in all the city names should be added to what? Not selected cities. So what? Add all. So now what is there in non-selected? Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune. What are the values that are there in selected? What are the values that are there in selected? No value. Okay, when the constructor is running, all the cities are in non-selected and there are no value in the selected. Now I want to create a pick list. Look at this. Public void get data. Public void get data. First I'm selecting. Remove everything from the pick list. Okay, option. Not selected options dot view. So what does it mean? Remove all the options in the non-selected. Options, not the. I'm removing the options from the pick list. No option in the pick list. Selected options dot. Remove all the options from the selected pick list. Then what I'm doing? If selected cities dot size greater than. If there are any cities, if there are any values in the selected cities, the selected city, if the set contain any value, then take. Then you got select option. Then selected options got add. I took one by one values from the selected cities, created a pick list. If there are no values, I told you to add none option. If there are no values, I told you to add none option. So what we have? select selected options. Select options dot. So what I'm doing? Selected cities are there. If there are any city names in the selected cities have any values, take one by one value, create a quick list. Similarly, the same story should repeat with what? If there are any values in non-selected cities dot size is greater than 0. If non-selected cities dot size is greater than 0, then what should we do? For non-selected cities. If there are no values, this is how we have taken. So whenever the constructor is called, get it amazed. Whenever you are loading the constructor, check it out. What are the values that are there in the selected cities? Check it out. What are the values that are there in the non-selected cities? Accordingly, non-selected cities. Then accordingly add the values. The people get an idea about what I have done. Is the idea was clear? So whatever the elements that are there in the non-selected cities, I took one by one value, created a quick list. What are the elements that are there in the selected cities? I took one by one value and created a quick list. Are you clear about this? Right. Now let me show you the output, whatever we have done, then we extend the programming. These are the adjustments. So I am going with this style. Now look at the format. I am trying to create a multi-select quick field. Apex. Here I am going to use one extra component. Understand the component. One extra component I am going to use here. I am trying to use one extra component. The component is Apex panel grid. I am giving Apex panel grid. Panel grid is what? Like your keypad. It is what? Grid of 3 rows and 3 columns. We are dividing the rows and columns. Like that we got a grid. In this grid what I am saying? Columns. 3 columns are there. How many columns I splitted? I splitted the row into 3 columns. Now I am giving Apex select list multi-select equal to 2 because I want to make it multi-select. Then style class we got here not selected option. Whatever the non-selected options are there that I have created here. Similarly, we are going with next selected option. Now, in between I need to add two more buttons, add button and remove button. Button should be what? Button should be vertical, not horizontal. So I am giving so let us see if something is missing. What was something that is missing? Appends. So what was this? Command button. There was a spelling mistake in the command button. So what we have created? Multi-cell picture. Why every city is on the left hand side? Initially all the cities are what? Not selected. So they are in the non-selected. Now if I select this option, they will be stored in a list. If I select this option, where are those options stored? I need a list to store them because it's a multi-selector. Whatever the values that you have selected, they will be stored to a list. I'm giving here. Right. So when you select this and click on add, when you select this and click on add, what should I do? Remove them from non-selected series, not from option. I'm not removing from option. From where I'm removing? Removing from non-selected series, add them to selected series. Remove them from non-selected series, add them to selected series. So what I'm doing here? Public void. Let's say add not selected series dot add. What are the elements I selected? All of them I removed. Selected series dot add. So what should I do, boss? Remove all the elements from non-selected series, add them to what? Selected series. Remove them from non-selected series, add them to selected series. Once you remove and add, what happened? Non-selected values are changed, selected values are changed. Now again what should I do? Recreate the option. What are the old options are there? Remove all the options, recreate the option. Previously, all the elements are not selected, so you got Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, and selected is none. But you modify the values now. You added some values to the selected, removed some values from the selected. Now what happened? I have to recreate the option. When you want to recreate the option, what I am doing? Get data. When you say get data, what it is doing? Remove all the non-selected options, remove the non-selected option, remove the selected option. Remove the non-selected option, remove the selected option. Once you remove, again recreate the pick list. Again recreate the pick list. So what did I do? Remove the selected values from the non-selected and added the value to the selected. So what I am doing here, boss? So I am going with value equal to then a command button, value equal to preview. The values, click on add. When you click on add, what happened? What happened? I clicked on add. From non-selected they are removed, they are added to selected. So in the non-selected, what are the cities we have? Chennai, Pune. The selected, what are the values we have? Hyderabad. Then remove all the options. Now create a fresh. In the non-selected, we are going to get what? Chennai and Pune. In selected, what we are going to get? Hyderabad, Bangalore. Now what will happen? If I select this, click on delete, what should happen? Remove them from non-selected, add them to, remove them from selected, add them to non-selected. Remove them from non-selected, okay. What should I do? Remove them from selected, add them to non-selected. So, selected, not selected, remove them from non-selected, okay, remove them from selected, add them to non-selected, again recreate the pick list. So what we are doing, delete, then value equal to this is how I have created. What happened? Options are removed from here, added to this. This is the example what I asked you to implement. Recheck. I'm not going to explain it anymore. Recheck, understand, recreate. Now re-implementing is copying is of no use. Now the here is if you understand my logic is of no use. If you are able to frame the logic, then this is usage. So this is a requirement. Try to understand what I have created. Rebuild the logic according to your requirement. Okay. Then let us go to the next one. People have got this idea. So this is what I have asked you to create. So I have used some format. Try to understand, recreate the logic according to your understandable. Okay. Now I am going to create one more use case. Try to understand this use case. Try to understand this use case. Look at my requirement. I want to create now I want you to create options like this. It should be none. When I click on arrow mark, there's a queue. Name, phone. When I click on this arrow mark, you will get operators like this. Equal to, not equal to, less than. This is some box. Right. So what is it? All together is one row. Now I am going to have one box here. I will click on the plus sign. When I click on the plus sign, same set. You should add one more thing. Again, if I click on the plus sign, if I click on plus sign, it should keep adding 111. If I click on the plus sign, it should keep adding the 111 value. If I click on the plus sign, it should add one more. So how will we issue this? How will you achieve this? How do you achieve it? So everything is a set, right? It's combination of one. Every row is one element. Every row is one element means we have three different elements. So we will take a proper class or element. If you take a variables, it is difficult because all the three elements together are one set. So I have to take it as what? Proper class. In the proper class, what type of elements we have? List of fields, list of operators, string value. In the English field, what type of values are required? Proper class have three elements. What is the list of fields, list of select option fields, list of select option fields, list of operators, list of operators, list of operators. Third one is the value what you put in. The value what you put in. When you click on plus n, add one more element. Plus n, add one more element. Plus n, add one more element. Are you getting my point? So how will you achieve this one? I'll give you an idea. Try to implement it. If you are very good at watching. So I'm giving here field wrapper. What I'm creating? Public list of select option. Public list of option. So wrapper class can also have constructor boss. Wrapper class can also have constructor. It cannot have a method, but it can have a constructor. So I'm giving field wrapper. We give list of string. List of string. If we pass the list of fields and list of operators, if we pass the list of fields and list of operators, it is going to create is equal to list of operators. First, initially, both of them will have what? Both of them will have. Initially, both the fields will have none. Now, whatever the fields you have given, string S, you pass the list of field names. I took field names. I took the field names, and I'm going to create a tick list option. Select option P equal to. So, similarly, you're going to take string S1 equal to. What are the operators you have passed? Based on the operators, this is what I think. Field wrapper. So what did we do was, if you pass the list of fields, Select option. O equal to new select. Select option. New select option. Now what I am doing here? Oops. What was this? Operators. What add? Indication of saturation. Now what is it? So what is that? We have what? Operators. So what are the field names we give? Based on the field names, I create a pick list option. Based on the list of operators what we give, I am creating a list of operators. So pick list of fields, pick list of operators. These are all together one set. One proper element is one set. In one proper element, what we are getting? Fields, operators, and checkbox. Now look at this. Public list of then I'm going to take list of thing. So first, what is the first thing that I will do? Select. Now we give. I want to give list of field names. You know I want to give the list of field names. Name. So here I want to give the list of. So what are the values I'm giving? Equal to, not equal to. Then this is how I think. Field names equal to list of field name equal to list of field names. Now what I want to do was, once you're done with this, what do you want to do? Once you're done with this, what do you want to do? You want to create an element for the wrapper class. How do you create an element for the wrapper class? Field wrapper, FW equal to field wrapper FW equal to new field wrapper. Here I have to pass what? Field names and what are the field names you give and what are the operator names you give. Based on that, it is going to add. Look at the format. What did I do in this case? If you pass the field names and operator names, it is going to create one wrapper record. It is going to create one wrapper record. If you pass the field names, we go ahead and add. If you pass the field names and operator names, it is going to create one record, add it to the list. One record means one list of field, one list of operator, and one value. Let me give you. Now it is a proper class, list of proper class, right? It is a list of proper class. What I want to do? page block, page block, page block table. I'm just giving the format, understand and recreate it. I'm not explaining the logic. I'm expecting you to understand the logic. So here I'm giving field. What is the value that we got? Field. Where aim is one record. One record. So column. The column. What is the first column that we have? Select list. Size equal to 1. With select option. What are the select options we have? A is one record. A dot. A is a proper record. In A, proper class. In A, what is that? Fields. Fields means what? List of, pick list option. Similarly, second one, effects, column. The same story, but now it should be what? A dot operators. The third column. And also I want to create one more column. Somewhere something is missed out. So page block table, column, column, select list. Then we have column. But next step of column came actually. Columns are not closed properly. So let us go back. Still there is a bug. What is the bug now? Value. What is the value? It should be what? A dot. A is a proper class. In the A we have a value. So look at this. Invalid select option. Use select option type in Apex. Select option. Select option. Select option. Select option. Option. Operator action. Here also option. I give select option because it's a list of option. I have to give select option. I give option. Then we receive this. On the top, I want to give some name so that people understand what they are. Operator. This is how we got it. Then click on add. This is how. Now what is this? Multiple conditions. What was this? Multiple conditions. Multiple condition. Right. Now I am trying to achieve the same. Same thing. Right? The same thing. If you want to make a dynamic value, sir, when you want to make a dynamic of screen, sir, you will be getting this. If you want to create a dynamic search operation, sir, then this will be one of the choice. Then this will be one of the choice. This will be one of the choice. Try to understand the logic what I created. Try to re-implement this logic. Try to re-implement. So again, I'm telling, if I give the clearly explain the logic, you're not going to get anything out of it. I give my requirement and execute this requirement. Try to understand what is happening and recreate the logic. I want you to understand the foundation of logic rather than understanding my logic. So see what is happening and try to rebuild it. So I give an idea, it is a wrapper class with a list. Understand it and recreate it. Okay. Then again, I want to give an extra condition here. What is the extra condition? Condition 1, first condition plus, second condition plus, third condition plus, first condition and, second condition or, third condition and, you will take first and second or first and second or 3. Or you get my point. Now you may give what? First one and second one or third one. You need to form the logic. You need to form the logic. Same condition what I am giving here. Here what you are going to get? 1 and 2 or when you enter this, based on this, we internally write a query. We'll see this extension. Right. Next. How to give this numbering is also one of the point. How to give this numbering? Is also one of the point. Check out how to give the numbering. Right, boss? People have got it. People have got the requirement. So understand the requirement, build the requirement. Concept of the Veda. Got my point here? Clear for everyone. So try to re-implement this logic. Okay, now? Right? So we went for the day. That's all from my end for the day. Any further queries you have from your end?